Hello and welcome to All Mzansi as I'm bringing you the latest news and transfer news from the DStv Premiership. I have the latest on Samkelo Zwane from Kaizer as well as Njabulo Ngcobo, Hanamub and Stephane Aziz. Now, if you're new on All Mzansi, please click on the subscribe button. Now, let's get on with it. I'm going to start this video by talking about Kaizer Chiefs defender in Njabulo Ngcobo. Now, Njabulo Ngcobo has attracted interest from Amazulu. Now, Amazulu will try to explore a deal with Kaizer Chiefs should they retain their DStv Premiership status. As we know, Amazulu are in a bit of a relegation battle at the moment, even though they are safe from relegation at the moment. But results going into the final weeks of the season will be determining for Amazulu whether they'll keep their DStv Premiership status or not. But now they've shown concrete interest in Njabulo Ngcobo from Kaizer Chiefs, and Kaizer Chiefs may be open to selling Njabulo Ngcobo because they understand the player has not had a lot of stability at Kaizer Chiefs as a defender. He has played very few games over the last few seasons, and now he's not one of the most important defenders at Amakosi, with the likes of Duhlokwe and Msimango being the number one or the best choices for Kaizer Chiefs at this point in time. And also the player Njabulo Ngcobo is looking for stability. He feels like he's growing now and he wants to have some stability in his playing career. He wants to play week in and week out as he feels he's in the peak of his power. So Njabulo Ngcobo leaving Kaizer Chiefs is a possibility going into the 2024-2025 season. So let's wait and see whether or not Amazulu will be able to retain their DStv Premiership status. Should they retain their DStv Premiership status, they will likely go for Njabulo Ngcobo as an important recruit for the 2024-2025 season. So moving on, still at Kaizer Chiefs, I want to talk about youngster in the midfield at Kaizer Chiefs, Samkelo Zwane. Now, Samkelo Zwane also has possibilities of leaving Kaizer Chiefs on loan in the 2024-2025 season, depending on interest. So Kaizer Chiefs are looking to loan out Samkelo Zwane. That is the decision that they've made after having talks with the player. They feel the player needs a lot of game time in order to develop his game and become a better player. So Samkelo Zwane, possible loan outgoing at Kaizer Chiefs going into the 2024-2025 season, as they want to sign an important midfielder. So they feel Samkelo Zwane will be down the pecking order and they want him to keep developing. So in order for his development to continue, they feel they may have to send him out on loan. So Samkelo Zwane, will see if he's going to have a lot of interest or fewer interest. So if there is interest in Samkelo Zwane in this transfer window, Samkelo Zwane would likely leave Kaizer Chiefs on a short-term loan. That is Kaizer Chiefs stance. They do not want to lose the player, so they want to send him out on a short-term loan to get some experience playing first-team football. So that is the current situation with regards to Samkelo Zwane. Now moving on, I want to talk about Orlando Pirates. Now, Orlando Pirates are close to agreeing a deal with Amazulu to sign Hanamub. So Hanamub may be joining Orlando Pirates in the 2024-2025 season. So it is almost the same situation with that of Njabulo Ngcobo. This is coming in from Just Football. They're saying that Orlando Pirates have agreed personal terms with Hanamub and his representatives, and they've also agreed on a deal with Amazulu. But what is the problem? The deal will not be signed right now because Amazulu do not want to be distracted, as they want to make sure they are safe from relegation before they start communicating further on this situation. So Hanamub has also been informed by the club that they are aware of the interest from Orlando Pirates, and they will have clear picture of what is going to happen once they know they are safe in the DStv Premiership. But the way it looks, Hanamub is probably going to be joining Orlando Pirates in the 2024-2025 season. A very, very good option for Orlando Pirates at left back. We know they do not have a lot of options at left back. We've seen Maela playing there, we have seen also Dion Hoto playing there, so they need another option at left back, especially if they qualify for the CAF Champions League. So let's wait and see what is going to happen in the situation of Hanamub, depending on what Amazulu does going into the end of the season. So very, very important. If Amazulu do not keep their status, it may be a bargain purchase for Orlando Pirates. So let's wait and see what's going to happen in that situation. Orlando Pirates close to agreeing a deal with Amazulu for Hanamub. Now, still talking about Orlando Pirates, I want to talk about Stephane Aziz. Now, the young Africans winger, exciting winger, left-footed winger, very, very good player. Orlando Pirates are very, very interested in the player, and they have made contact with the player's representatives in order to try and explore a deal. Now, this is going to be a deal on a free transfer for Orlando Pirates. This is also coming in from Just Football, as they're saying that Orlando Pirates have open talks with the representatives of Stephane Aziz, because they know the player's contract is coming to an end at the end of the season, and they want to try and see if they can take an advantage and sign the player on a pre-contract. So that is the current situation. Orlando Pirates are trying to explore a free transfer of Stephane Aziz. So let's wait and see what is going to happen in that situation, because young Africans are also pushing and trying to get the player to sign a new contract. So whether or not Orlando Pirates will end up getting Aziz or he will decide to stay at Young Africans is something that we'll find out in the coming few weeks and months. But Orlando Pirates are trying to lure the player to Soweto. So let's find out in the coming few weeks and months as Orlando Pirates will try to advance in talks with Aziz and his representatives. Now, this is all from me for now. This is All Mzansi. Now, if you're new on All Mzansi, kindly click on the subscribe button and also leave a like on the video if you like this update.